everyone, it's about 2:43 p.m. Everything's going good here. Have my doctor's appointment at 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. And I showed him some of my videos on my watch. Can't show him all because it's only a 30-minute session. But anyway, now I'm going to show you all my videos. I've been recording up to now. Now the reason I'm doing this is a covert operation because things keep changing on me and I'm not changing them. Now the first video is from this afternoon.
Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Like I told you before, my keys are now on my coffee table. You see them sitting there. No one moved them in the last hour and a half.
Now the point of this is they're trying to suggest my keys would fall between the book and the piano case, which is where I found them the other day. Right? I'm showing them no the fuck they wouldn't. Right? Quit lying out your crazy asses. You lie.
To me today, I will turn all this up. If they did that, I will.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when chicks come for you?
But that's on them. I'm not trying to bust anyone's chops here, but if I'm under some kind of attack, they're gassing me or something like that, or they're using satellites to mess with my car, like again on the way home, my mileage went down a lot, right? I didn't have my camera recording, but compared to yesterday, driving home, and today, which I did record, right? The mileage went down quicker, right? Now, yesterday I went to State Farm and drove home and predicted what my mileage would be, and it was what I predicted, right? Now, today, it went down quicker. It was 61 and it went down to 57, and I hadn't even passed the normal interchange, right? When going home, when I noticed mileage, right? Now, today I went to the normal doctor's office with be a psychiatrist or psychologist, whatever it is. And then I went home, and on the way home I took 16 to D Forest, down Forest to 21 and down 21.
Ever. That's Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah, say about that. But
I want to see you again.
the mileage went down quicker from 61 to 57 and then 55, right? Now, my channel line procedure is serious. Now, the only thing I can figure out is someone's messing with my computer on my car using a satellite, right? Not necessarily serious, but, you know what I mean, right? Not serious XM radio, right? Now, I don't think they're doing it. Don't get me wrong, right? But yesterday I drove about mileage was 147, so I went down to 109 yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. Let me see. I don't want to. My last mileage check was 109, right? Then I went to State Farm and back, and that was west, right? And I noticed the mileage didn't affect, right? Then home computer, but also my car's computer, and making my mileage go down quicker, right? And like I said, I don't know why they're doing this. That's just ridiculous, right? That's harassment. Again, comes from what I'm saying. Closeted homosexual, like I said, are the worst kind of homosexuals who don't want to come out the closet. That's what they are making me think this is about, right? Now, whoever attacks either time at the car accident or the story fall, don't want it known. And the main reason is, you know, if it was like David or Johnny, well, they must have propositioned me for sex or something. Now, Johnny just sort of wanted to fight me or something. So, yeah. But, I heard through David Maddox that David was consensual to the rape of his brother, Matt, by the two-finger guy. Now, I didn't know that until David Maddox told me either. But that's when I started talking about that too, right? Now, once a homosexual makes an offense, of course, right? If you tell them, no, I don't do that, you could either then be threatened to be raped by them or murdered by them, your choice. You know what I chose if I blacked out down Dead Man's Curve, but little Lottie wasn't injured at all. What did I say to them? Kill me, motherfuckers. I'm
Death for the car!
I will not let you touch me with a 10-foot pole. And I chose the death or over life. Without letting them do that. Now, Jesus might have been raped, I don't know, right? So I base that on some of the things that in the Gnostic Gospels, especially about the gods, but their seed and Eve, right? Things like that, right? River, things in the Gnostic Gospels. I don't know if that's true either. It's possible. But the gods are generally the males in heaven who rebel the Satan. Not every male will rebel. But Satan did take a third of heaven with him himself, right? Whatever number that equals to. Now, in the book of Revelation, though, John mentions 144,000 men from each tribe, 12,000, to join God and repent. Who are virgins, who never knew a man. See, that's the point about things of that nature. I never knew a man, only men. So did David only know women, not a man. The only way they could have put someone in there that was a man is if it was a true transgender person who had a sex change, right? And even then, I would understand why that would be anyone that was God, right? And I give that possibility too. You know, with different girls, I got different reactions. And back when he married me, we had a child together. So I know she's not a real. But a few afterwards, Maribel and Molly acted weird after this. Now, Maribel did tell me she would be negative, but I understand why she might have thought things would be difficult to have a child. But it's not impossible if she receives a transfusion of that positive blood. Alright? And like I said, yeah, she told me about Patrick, but the birth certificate she showed me didn't have the birth weight of the child, right? Mine has my birth weight on it, which was 6 pounds, 13 ounces. But the one she showed me from Virginia, and I had nowhere to compare it because I wasn't born in Virginia. Do Virginia birth certificates have the birth weight? I don't know. I wasn't born there. But Georgia birth certificate is right? That's why I'm not sure if it's real or not, right? But like I said to Maribel, if you're transgender, that's fine. Right? But you have to produce a child named Patrick for me, and he has at least your DNA and someone else's. See, that's the point. When you do a DNA test with someone. If your DNA and Patrick's DNA and my DNA don't match, you adopt it or something like that, or with Scott or something. I don't know. But this is starting to look weird now that the boy's 20, that I can't even find a driver's license for him on the normal sites where you look up information like that and you pay to get information. Now, I ain't got the money to do all that shit, and that's not why I'm doing it. But it will show you certain things about anyone. I found Edward Scott Harrison on...
He's 44, and Maribel is about, let's see, I'm 47, so she'll be around 41, 41,
I know where they both live.
42, somewhere in there. Right.
Colorado.
She was originally 19 and I was 25, so that's about 6 years. But then she said her birth certificate was wrong, and things like that. A year off.
That's the guy she married after
And that's the point too.
Scott.
So it's either 22 or 20 or 41, 40, somewhere in there. All right.
Someone's lying here, and someone's trying to keep it secret. That's all I meant. And we all know certain names are common. Harvey and Harvey Weinstein is two names I know. Well, again, I know two Harveys now.
There's also a Harvey's grocery store in Springfield.
One with a name of Hodges and one with the name of Weinstein. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. There might even be a junior and senior Hodge. So I'll just leave it at that for now. Now, if someone says anything, I'll let this go another day. If they did, I got to post it today. So they're there. Like I said, things do not move around from your house. That's the whole thing. That's the whole point there.
Now they're trying to insinuate that I'm dropped my keys between the piano leg and the books I have down here. But when your keys fall from such a height as that, they're not going to land perfectly between the books and the piano leg. They would land scattered, right? Well, it looked like the keys were placed neatly between the book and the piano leg, right? And again,
Do you don't think people think by shaming you when they're tone deaf that you're tone deaf with them? Alright, everybody, I just made a video about now he says,
you can love me now.
nothing
You
like
will
this
never
you
love me
So this is
again.
what I'm going to say. You aren't own the right video to even say that.
Can you hear yourself singing? Can you hear yourself singing? Cup your hand to your ear. hear yourself singing. Don't listen to the tone deaf dumbasses in Hollywood or the music industry. They can't hear themselves. Now, there's two ways to hear yourself. Put your fingers in your ears or cup your hand to your ear.
Now, right, sit here.
Now, some people don't hear their real voice in reality, right? I learned to do so by cupping my head into my ear. Mhm. Your bones. I know.
Now, the point of this video is to teach you how to impersonate a new artist. Now, when you impersonate is called in a scene or you do it. And they're attacking my hygiene as well. The first thing he says, after 11 replies, all probably between himself and BTC,
Now, before I came in here, I just wet my hair down with water. Right? They can't tell the difference between grease and water. Right? Now, even in the movie Grease, they would grease their hair down. Grease balls. That's someone you could call a grease ball. Right? I guess. But me, I use water. Right? Which would give you the same effect. But it's not grease. It's water. It's water.
every one or in myself alone.
Now, there's also only two guys put me down. Poe is 50-50 in all this, so that's why I talked to him 50-50.
Why
Right.
can't you just face the fact?
So,
Right?
I don't want someone 50-50 anyway, Poe. Either agree with me or don't, but we can be friends, like I told you. That's it. That's it.
Fact.
Don't trust you either. Don't trust you either.
Alright.
Now, my use of the word retard isn't because I'm trying to put down handicapped people, but because the people on YouTube are acting like they are slow, which is what the word retarded means to begin with. It's not to insult those born that way, but those who should know better and are acting immature. Right?
That. Oh. Shit. There's the point there. Then the no, it is near the water in my hair. They're talking about my height.
Now, even though it's just water from Port Wentworth, things like that, when you go in a pool, things of that nature, with chlorine in it, your hair looks like it's matted, right? That doesn't mean you are dirty or anything. It's just matted hair. Three things can produce that.
Don't
walking and sweating,
hearing,
grease, or water. And two of them are natural, and one of them is a product, right? So I went for a walk today, and I took a shower this morning and yesterday, right? They are playing me and acting stupid, right? And yet they're the ones who are going to be proven stupid, right? And liars. All right. It's like I tell them, some people like what I do, even if I like the video. Was only some positive and some negative, right? But again, you put it up on True TV, right? And you hate the positive response, right? And again, you're trying to silence me, obviously, by using my 4-year-old stepdaughter who was sleeping with her mom against me, right? And insinuated some kind of conspiracy as well there, right? Not! Never happened.
Against you, there's nothing you can say to them. They're set in their evil ways, right? And you know they're lying, right? Not you, not you. If you can hear what you say you are doing and they deny it, it was lying them. If they're the only ones commenting and they don't even want to become popular, they can control all that too. I can't. I mean, but I stand alone. I told them that before. Like The Rock, like the evil Scorpion King, who became the Scorpion King, like evil Metal Letters, whatever. Again, I'm standing alone. Because again, I don't have a choice. But when you stand alone, and you can do it anywhere, the liars will be proven the liar, right? And the truth, right? Now this is what I look at. Lovely ladies with supposedly nice sized breasts, but I don't just look at lovely ladies like this. I just look at them. Not obsessed with them. It's just, website. Alright. Now they said some more things. Then he consisted of attack more people than you two idiots would respond all the damn
Time.
time. I'm gonna find the jackass. Jack ass, which is 2 words, not one. No. So, my final response to them all is, then more than you two idiots would respond all the damn time, jackass. Go to hell. Go to hell. That's the point there. So,
Now,
anyway,
when Christians warn of hell, they mean when you die, either through natural course of events, right, living your normal lifespan, or are killed or murdered or whatever else happens, right? Normally, when that happens, unless you're Jesus or a true follower of Jesus, you die. You die. Now, a true follower of Jesus might be resurrected from the dead. Like the boy, the girl, and then the girl first, then the boy, then Lazarus, then Jesus himself. Peter raised Tabitha or Dorcas, something like that, from the dead. And then Paul raised a boy who fell from the third loft window. Like I did! In Acts chapter 20, verse 8 through 10. Alright.
Alright, I'm back. Now, it looks like something's messing with my time again, or my miles, right? Now, I'm driving my usual route, right? And the last mile I looked at was 61 miles. Then I'm driving through traffic and it drops 4 miles to 57. Then as I'm coming up on Rice Creek, it drops to 55. Now this car has Sirius XM satellite radio. Now of course, satellite means they're monitoring me where? In the sky, right? They can do that, right? That means they drop my mileage on my car, right? That's what I'm talking about. Whatever it is, I'll figure it out, right? But that means they're lying, because yesterday they didn't mess with it, today they are, right? That's how smart I am, Mr. Trump. How about you? How about you? And these dogs calling me, sir, telling you your secrets. I just remember things about what you can do and can't do, right? That's husband, right? Like you did when you dropped the mother-in-law bomb. And why you did that. You can drop a certain megaton of a bomb, right? But nuclear requires Congress and right? So that's why there's a Marine with the gun ready to shoot your ass if you try to pull that shit. Alright, have a nice day. Alright, I just locked my front door and came to the car. Do you want me to do? I can prove it to you. Just 9:25 a.m. It's Wednesday, 10/11/2017. I got a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock. My range is still 109. And everything is locked. My garage door is locked. My house is locked. Everything is locked. Oh, it should come in or out of my house. And Thomas is gone, so his cameras should be working now, because he don't want anyone breaking into his house, right? And he has an alarm company sign, like I do, in front of his house. And that's the point there, too.
Now, Thomas has Vivint as the security team. It's VIVINT.
Now, you might not can see him on the watch from this distance, but I'll show you when I get close to his house, too. Alright?
And he's in on it with me. He knows what I'm doing. He knows what you're doing.
Now,
Ain't that right,
up
Thomas?
there on the top of 36 Noble Jones is some...
He knows about the pedophilia too, don't he? I mean, And he lives at 92 Noble Jones Court too. And he's got cameras and been watching me for over a year. Right. So if something's happening, he knows what I've been doing, right? Right. I don't. I have amnesia, right? But he does. He does.
Alright, it's 9:27, so I'm leaving for my appointment. Now, Thomas's alarm company is it. And he has cameras there. And there. Now, how can he not see if someone is entering my house illegally and moving my stuff around? He should. Right. He's supposed to be the community watch in there. Alright, well, that's enough for now. You have a great day. Bye-bye. Alright, I just locked my front door and came to the car. Alright, I'm gonna leave 3 cell phones. 1, 2, 3. Got off the others. 20. Alright, that one. This one, and this one. So, 3 are going to be on, and 3 are going to be off. Now, my keys, like I told you before, didn't move. Well, I moved the first one, right? I brought them back to the same location. In case I'm being monitored myself. Now, my keys, I left to you on the table the other day, are still there, right? In the same general location, nothing has changed. Nothing moved on its own unless someone has attacked you or something of that nature. They don't want you to remember the attack. That's all I'm saying. This ain't proof of anything. It's just to let people know what's going on. So, you're gonna turn on the MTV on. Like I said, you can hear it through the board.
Now, maybe you can't, but I can, because I got better hearing than the average bear.
Now, when people are trying to entrap you, but you're not doing that wrong, everyone. It's 9 a.m. 10/11/2017. I've been observing my environment since yesterday, and the thing is, nothing has changed. My keys are still on the piano. They didn't fall off anywhere around it. That's the whole point. Well, that's not lost by me. They're saying I don't remember it, and I wouldn't put it on that anyway. There's no proof I did anything of that nature. Now, everything is still the same basically. And, I added some things to my fridge. I added a grape Arita, a peach Arita, and a strawberry Arita from Good Light. To my fridge. Now, I made drink these with my meals. They're like that, probably. They're just 8 ounces. That's the whole point. So I'm keeping a video record of everything that's going on in my house. Everything is well vested too, right? And that's the whole point. So have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. This is me, Shane. Another day, another dollar. Hello.
Hello!
So, it's about 3:30.
Busy Elliot in the house.
Itching off my thighs. Usually unless you're around poison ivy or something, you don't get my stability is gone. Yeah, probably waiting for my route. So let's see what we're waiting. And of course, I'm going to show you my keys are in the same place I left them last night. Right.
Now, like I keep telling the people who moved my keys the other day, you're making me keep a video record of all this stuff, right? Once you start doing that and making me suspicious, I'm gonna prove you did it, right? At least to my satisfaction, even if not the police or the laws, right? See, if I know, I'll, like I said, raise my security measures, right? Including getting me an indoor camera and putting it somewhere where you won't know it's at. And then I'll catch you in the act, no matter what you do to me. I can put it under a pile of clothes, anywhere in the house, retard, and I can get up to 4. You have a nice time looking for it, too. Why do you think my house is a mess? Does that not make sense if you're being attacked by someone, locking out and finding things not where you left them, and then 2 or 3 days later finding it somewhere where you already looked to begin with? I know. You know they're messing with you. I know.
Alright, this is just to show a few of the cans I have from yesterday, which is a cheer wine them here to distract people. Right? For one, I'm the same right? As that ankle, that. I'm taking the lay down right now. Right? But the point isn't why I'm leaving here is to listen to people who want to interfere in my life. For one, if they your home is my home. Or two, when I'm here, I know what I have here, there, and everywhere. When you move my stuff around, and like I told you the other day, my keys are still where I left them recharged. They don't move around. Quit moving them around. And pretending I don't know where I put them. Again, I do. I'm not Marceline, whoever's done it. But again, have a nice evening. Bye-bye. Alright, I'm cooking me a pizza for tonight. I'm going to show you some of the things in my fridge. I think someone took a chill line and a fruit punch, I'm sure. But anyway, this is my fridge. I got 2 waters, 2 live root beers, and 2 Tahiti cherry fruit punch. Now, I think I had 2 more. The other one was a Tahiti fruit treat, cherry wine. But it's sort of empty. So I had one for lunch and then one for dinner. And I had a water. I thought it's for meeting. But anyway, just letting you know what's in my fridge a little bit. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Good afternoon, everyone. I took me a nap, set my keys on my piano, and guess what? They're in the same place. He moves in and out, or in each, or millimeter, or beneath the ditch. They're what? Right where I left them. That's all. Not to just get stuck and walk. Now, okay, I was there the other day on the other side, and, even if I was down on the foot,
I go to the rock of my salvation, go to the stone that the builders rejected.
This is just to explain why my theory is someone was in my house and took my keys from my house. Right? Does it prove who did it? No.
I go to the rock of my salvation, go to the stone that the builders
They could have
rejected.
made copies of my keys so that they can come in at any time, right? Especially when I'm out the house. Alright, I also showed you the other day.
I go to the rock of my salvation, go to the stone that the builders rejected.
Not the AT&T one, but yeah.
I go to the rock of my salvation, go to the stone that the builders rejected.
Now also, looks like my leg's getting a little red at the top, and again, I'm doing my normal routine, right? Now, like I keep telling the person, you can't tell when I turn on my water what I'm doing. I could be washing, I could be showering my hair, I could be brushing my teeth, right? You hear my water on for longer than a minute, don't worry about it. I don't know what I'm doing. Again, the only way you can hear it is if you have a listening device in my house. That's the whole point. What are you, big brother now? Alright. the innocent and the guilty. Now, I'm still baiting the guys, the people who's attacking me, so on YouTube. Now, the thing is, they're coming after me for a 23-year possible encounter between me and my stepfather when I was sleeping on the couch. And here's what they're saying now. If the NSA agent took over my channel and told you that you were going to be prosecuted and charged in court, then yeah, the government is pretty obsessed with you. He is now trying to act like NSA. Hey, NSA is a thing. I'm thinking TSA, right? Well, NSA is a different organization, and no organization is going to tell you over the internet, oh, fly to Washington, which is what you were saying earlier, right? If someone wants you and wants to arrest you in the government, they will come to your house, which my house address is up on mine, like Thomas's is 92 Double Jones Court. This is Thompson is 38, and then I got two new neighbors down at 36. And Barbara is, I think, 4 Double Jones Court. Just some people on that. In the neighborhood. Now, I'm going to answer him for just easy.
Go to the rock of my salvation, go to the stone that the builders rejected. I go to the rock of my salvation, go to the stone that the builders rejected.
Now, another person is saying,
Rising days,
someone
I see it all.
dipshit. And I answered him, well, I guess you just never been to a hospital library like I was and read the book on what they call endocrine disorders. That's the point there.
Now, today, true hermaphroditism, or what they call intersex, personally for themselves, is called endocrine disorders, right? Now, the thing is, though, some of them have both sets of genes. In other words, they have the full gene of the female and the full gene of the male, right? and they have XX and XY. Only if that gene was introduced into the gene pool to begin with can it even be there, right? Unless you're talking it happened through incest or something like that, right? Now, again, what if Moses himself was both genders? I can't prove it, but even Isaiah mentioned genes with female breasts, right? Now, he focused on one breast, right? A suckling breast, right? But again, he said so in Isaiah 60:16. And the breast, the single breast of kings, you shall suck. And it should be single female breast of kings, you shall suck. Now, they changed that in the Greek, right? In the Septuagint, right? Yahuwah Eloheinu Echad Yahuwah. You can also use Yahava or Yavah.
Yahuwah Echad Yahuwah. Now, don't worship the images of male or female in all of Israel. Do you hear that, Jews? Now, if God is both images and there's endocrine disorders where you're both images, is that what Moses meant when he said that? Alright, I'm waiting for it to pull up the channel. Now, what does this mean? Someone's blocking, like I said, my access to the internet, and I'll take my cable bill. Alright. That's just not pulling up. I know. To reveal what they're saying. Now, of course, it could be a simple glitch in the computer. I need to reboot it, which I can do easily too. Now, sometimes you do have to reboot your computer, but why would I have to reboot mine now? I'll go to YouTube or wherever they try to contact me at only. I only talk to them too. I don't talk with anyone else on YouTube unless it's about a conversation other people are talking about. Then I talk about it, give my opinion, and leave it alone. Right, the other day they were talking about masturbating instead of raping a woman and things like that, right? That's the comment there, right? And it was saying self-control is what you need whether you masturbate to a woman or not. You masturbate to men, you still have to respect another man's right to say no, or another female's right to say no. Right? If you don't, you're a rapist, or he's a gentleman. And no, in my book, always means no. Right? I think they have the problem with the word no when they approach you and reveal they're homosexual. Right? Then when you reject them, they figure, oh, you're going to tell them. So the only way I can avoid this is to either knock you silly or murder you. That's the problem with the people I might have ran into at Vivian's house. And yet, Little Roddy was in the car with me with those.
Now, Vivian is Little Roddy's girlfriend he was dating at the time of the car accident. It's probably where he was getting me to drop him off anyway. And she lived down the road where the ballpark is in Town
I didn't know what would happen in that accident myself when they did
down Honey Ridge Road.
What? No,
Off of 17 down from Midland.
none of that is that.
And there's also back roads to get to it too.
In an accident with your stepbrother, both of you, if the windshield broke out on both sides, driver and passenger side. that both parties will be injured, right? Not one or the other, right? So that's the whole point.
Now, see, that's where they're messing up with the accident. According to the
After that, I came back
hospital,
on Tuesday.
the whole windshield, driver and passenger side, broke out.
Now,
But only I was injured in that, Marceline. That's the problem, right? Now, if both the driver and the passenger side, that means the whole window collapsed. If I was in that car and it collapsed on me, it would also get little Roddy next to me. There's no way two people in the same accident, one's scratched up and one not, can both be not scratched up if that happened, right? That's the driver's and the passenger side, right? Roddy's and mine, right? Both of us would have been cut up no matter what, right? That's how I know there's fraud involved with that. And Johnny's brother was deputy sheriff or sheriff or something like that, right? Conspiracy. He knows you're freezing up his phone too. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You're freezing up my phone. You're trying to prove something from 23 years ago, which my wife ain't the one saying it happened, alright? Only Salvador, his girlfriend, can be saying it happened. If Daphne or the child said it happened, they would have said so years ago, dumbasses, right? They're not going to wait 23 years and say, oh, she's molesting you now. Idiots. Salvador and his girlfriend, who weren't even there, might but accuse us still, right? Maybe even Amanda too, right? But it's not me or Daphne or Amanda, right? Because they could have brought charges when I moved back to base. Yet the fall happened 3 weeks after that too. I keep telling them that you're not an eyewitness jack shit anyway, and I moved back to base immediately within the week of getting back from Tennessee for me, Arkansas for Daphne, me getting back Saturday and her getting back Sunday, and me sleeping on the couch from Sunday to Saturday or whenever, however long it took them to get me a room. I don't know. Or maybe Monday, right? But I'm still, sleeping on the couch, right? Till I can move back. You don't want to mess with an angry woman who leaves you stranded in the middle of nowhere anyway. You know you're out of luck. You know you're out of luck. She's done with you. She's done with you. Take the hint, leave. You damn sure, if you find her daughter in there, you're going to ask her one question. Who showed you that? And tell her mom. And tell her mom. That's what I mean, idiots. I know. Women and children are not generally the sexual aggressor unless being set up with you or something. That's what I mean. Or, see, I think Daphne was under pressure from her mother. She wanted to bring Amanda to Virginia to marry. That's why she picked me. And she knew about Sheena and all that too, right? I didn't lie. And don't lie.
he says,
Alright, I think you already saw that one.
alright, I made it home. It's 12:26 p.m. It's Tuesday, 10/10/2017. My range is 109 miles. And
Now my range is 55 miles.
So I'm gonna lock the doors. And go on in. I gotta call my insurance agent around 3:30 or 4. I don't hear from him today. Anyway. Alright, everything was normal. By this time, I'm going to set my keys on the piano, where I might would always do. And let them sit there for a little bit.
Now, remember I told you on the other videos, which was after this video was made, right? When I said it on the piano the other day. Alright, I guess they want me to stop for a little bit, so I'll give you a break. But you see what I mean, where I put them on the piano, and the other morning I found them on the piano still. They don't move around. Bigger audio, Marceline. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.